What's going on, y'all? So listen. Oh, excuse me. What's going on, everybody? So we are back again for another episode review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Baby, if it looks like I just woke up, I just woke up. Bitch, I had to take a nap, okay? This whole weekend was a mess. Meaning I was tired of shit. But, shit had to get done and I had to take a nap. But anyway, um, what was this? Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, season 3, episode 10, RSVPlease. Okay. Now, this was a cute little episode. It really wasn't much to it. Probably not going to spend a lot of time on it. Um, Basically, as the title say, RSVP, it was the dueling events that's happening on the same day. Robin is having an event, that little entrepreneur empowerment crap that she having. It's probably not crap, and it is what it is. But she's throwing it herself, and she's having it next week on the Friday. Monique was invited to, present something at this charity event. And it's a big thing for her because, she says that she's always being invited to go somewhere along with Chris, like being Chris plus one. So it's a good look on her part, and she feel like she's doing something in this socialite as world where people, and in the charity world where people are actually calling her in to do something, and not because of her husband, not saying, well, Chris, bring your wife. And no, they just reached out directly to her, and she's presenting and whatever. She got her mama out there. Baby, her mama look like her sister. I said, mama, how old are you and how old were you when you spit Monique out? Because they look like twins. Okay, mama looks good, Monique look good, everybody look good in the family. I was like, okay, this is cool. But mama was me the whole time that they was out there shopping. I'm not finna get out there. Y'all go try that shit on. This ain't got shit to do with me. I'm gonna sit right here. I don't need no champagne. I'm just sit here and chill. Y'all go do that stuff. Cause she was doing her thing with her friend Gigi. So that was a cute little look. Um, and that's basically what was happening with that part of it. So Giselle is having a birthday party. She's talking to Robin. She's going to have a little soiree get together. Not big, not much. And she's inviting everybody except for Candace, which I'm surprised that she was inviting Monique, cuz Monique did say some stuff about her. They said some stuff about each other. They should be like intention all in between that. I think all the girls are fake with each other, so let's just put that out there on the forefront. But, that was surprising. Like, you can't bring Candace because you feel what? Because the girl called you out on some shit? Because people been calling you out on the fact that you start stuff? Even Karen had to say when she sat down with Robin that y'all be starting stuff, Giselle started stuff or whatever, and Giselle was like in that confessional, no, I don't start nothing. I just bring out the hot sauce and let Ashley pour it on there. You know what I'm saying? So you are messy and you do start stuff. And they just can't see that they had a role to play in all the shit that went down, okay? That shit that went down between Monique and Ashley didn't have to get focused on Robin if Robin hadn't kept her mouth closed. Okay, Robin and Giselle was walking behind and they was talking shit. They was talking shit and they was laughing, okay? So that's how they got involved, and that's how the attention got turned on to Robin. I would have did the same goddamn thing. Like, bitch, we talking. You want some of this? Cause at this moment in time, the way that I'm feeling, anybody can get it, and that's what the situation was. Okay. But anyway, Robin is talking to like I said, Giselle. Robin didn't invite anybody. She invited everybody to go except for Monique, and it's understandable. And so I just, it's like, okay, and who cares? They really be acting like somebody is really gonna get their feelings hurt that you didn't come to an event. But I forget this is Robin. She's gonna get her feelings hurt because certain people won't come, and this person choose this person over me, and all this shit. And I'm like, the whole time I'm looking at this thing like, grow up, okay? Giselle, she's talking about the whole shit that's going on with her and Sherman. They milked the fuck out of this whole relationship. Now, according to Giselle, she said that Sherman, they having a little rough patch because she did this People magazine article about her whole thing because they was at the doctor's office getting that blood mask or whatever, her blood put back on her face and all that shit, whatever. And she did the People magazine article talking about her little Hugh Beauty stuff or whatever, And then they asked the question about who she's dating, and then she mentioned Sherman, and I guess they put a couple of pictures in there. And I guess Sherman wasn't on board for that. He didn't want all that recognition or whatever. But I'm confused. I'm not, if that is what Sherman is telling Giselle, Sherman is lying, okay? Sherman is lying, and he's just making up any and every fucking excuse just to get out the relationship, because of the simple fact that we first saw Sherman back in last season's finale reunion show. Actually, you were on national fucking TV, okay? So people can literally save a program, watch this that thing on demand, and still see you. You still in the national headline. We know who you are, okay? You used to play basketball for us junkhead who didn't know who the fuck you were. Now we know who you are, okay? Now you got probably a little more fans or whatever. You never know. But now you want to give the excuse that it's because of being in the People magazine, and then, boy, shut the fuck up. Just say you tired. Just say you tired of her and you want to move on. The interest that you had in her has ran out and you want to move on. Just be fucking honest with her and quit stop feeding her this bullshit. Okay, that's why bitches be mad now, cause y'all be lying so goddamn much. Okay, I'm not buying that shit. They have a little birthday party, right? And it was cute enough. It was understated. It was simple. The cake wasn't that much, even though the shit was cracking in the fondant. Okay, it was cute enough. It was cute enough. It wasn't so much. You know how Giselle liked to do a lot of stuff. So for her, this was understated, and everybody was there. Robin shows up first. She has on a little cocktail dress because she got an event to go to right after, peeping her head in and say what's up and support her girl Giselle, and then she got to go off to her event. Fine. That's what friends do. So I have no problem with that. Ashley shows up. She brings up Sherman. Sherman ain't gonna be here because she was like, oh my God, he brought you these flowers. Giselle said no. I was like, Ashley, shut the fuck up. That was the only one time that you needed to bring up Sherman. Okay, I allowed you one time, and that was it. And Ashley just don't know when to shut the hell up. Okay, she just starts stuff and don't realize what she's doing. It's like she has vomit of the mouth. And it's like, do you really hear what you're saying? It's not the right time. If a person just told you that he's not here, he's not coming, let it the fuck go. Okay, but Ashley is not that type of person. So if you want drama to happen on the show, you need a bitch like Ashley on the show that's going to keep bringing the stuff up and bringing the stuff up so we can have something to talk about. So I guess that's why she's on the show. So, Sharice pop up, Karen pops up, everybody pops up, Monique pop up too. This is the first time Robin and Monique gonna be in the same room or whatever. And Giselle said, I don't give a fuck, but fuck Candace. I said, oh, all right. And when they realized that, Monique was like, hey, they was like, y'all spoke to each other, Robin and Monique. They was like, hey. I said, bitch, that was more than what I would have did. I would have just been like, and I know some people probably think, damn, Ash, you cold as fucking, you this and you that. No, it's just that I cannot fake being cool. Like, if I'm not cool with you, why do I need to acknowledge your presence? You can be there and I could be right here. I'm not going to feel no type of way if you don't say a word to me. I'm not going to feel no type of way if you don't look in my direction. Because, baby, I wouldn't notice because I'm not looking in yours and I won't say nothing to you either. That's just the type of person I am. I can hate the fucking ground you walk on. But if it's at an event and a friend of mine and we both got a mutual friend, they invite me somewhere and I know you're going to be there, I'm going to be on my best behavior. I'm not going to start shit. And by not starting shit is meaning that I'm going to ignore the bullshit, okay? That's how I am, but this for TV purposes, so they gave dry ass highs. I mean, I guess that's close enough to what I probably was saying. For TV, they just gave the dry ass high. But when Monique was like, somebody's missing, here go Ashley. They was like, yup, Candace, I ain't invite that bitch. You didn't invite her? Why is it that when you on these shows, it's like, are these bitches, they didn't pick me, choose me, I need to get invited every type of where, or I'm gonna be real offended type of shit. I can't get down with that because like I just said, if I don't fuck with you, why would I invite you to my event? Okay, I'm not mad at Robin for not inviting Monique at her event because she don't like the bitch. Okay, I'm not mad at Monique for not inviting Robin to her shit because she don't like the bitch. Candace, And Giselle don't like Candace, so baby, if Candace ain't invited to Giselle's shit, I would expect her not to be invited. Why are you so fucking surprised? Like, oh my god, and then they get so offended. The other girls, and I'm not just talking about on here, I'm talking about, have you ever seen that trend go on in these reality TV shows, especially on the Housewives thing? Oh, you didn't invite her? Okay, I mean, I don't speak to her, I don't fuck with her, but still, you should invite her. Nobody wants to feel left out. Well, bitch, if we're not friends, why do she need to be in my event? Girl, I be looking at that like on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Orange County. They good for doing some shit like that. But anyway, Orange County should be coming back. Girl, they be with the white people drama on Orange County and Beverly Hills. You be sitting there looking at it like this. This is what they're talking about. This is the whitest, pettiest shit. But it be good. It be good. It catches my attention all the time. Because I be sitting there. On Orange County, the whole Vicky and Tamara shit they be going on back and forth, they get into it like every other season. And then they just make up. Okay? Last season was a mess. Alright? And they made up at the end. Somewhat. Okay, I said, is y'all gonna be friends or not? Okay, because this merry-go-round roller coaster of emotions that y'all be going through, I'm kind of tired of it. And then Shannon is crazy as hell, but it's a mess. Y'all should get into it a little bit, just a little bit. Anyway, moving on from that. That one time when Jenna came back and Tamara pushed her in the pool or something like that, bitch. It was funny. I couldn't stand that bitch either. But anyway, moving back on to this. Everybody is chilling. And, Robin, Giselle being the shit star that she do, she brought up the whole fact that, oh, I'm surprised that, you sent Robin a text saying that you're not gonna come to her event, Sharice, over to go to Monique thing or whatever. And I was like, here we fucking go. Okay. You didn't have to bring this up at your event, okay? Because I'm saying that she didn't have to bring it up because it could have went a totally different vibe. It could have went a totally different direction. Like they could have got into it, some drama could have hashed out or whatever. But it kept calm, cool, and collected. Sharice explained what it was. She said Monique had asked her months ago already about it, and that's why she went on ahead and said yes. They did not know, neither Robin nor Monique knew that their events were going to be on the same day. So therefore, I don't feel like Monique should be upset about it if anybody choose anything over hers, choose Robin events over hers. Because when Ashley said that she was gonna go to Robin's event, at first she said she was surprised because I thought we was trying to work on getting us back to being cool again. I was surprised to see them bowling again because bitch, I wouldn't be hanging out with Ashley. She just talks too goddamn much. But then Monique, I was about to say, Monique, you can't get upset at this. She was like, no. But I would have looked at her funny if she would have jumped ship from Robin just to come over to my shit. So, stay with Robin and do that. I said, clear that shit up. You better clear that shit up because, baby, I was ready to call your ass out. Okay? And I'm just like, neither one of them had the right to be upset because neither one of them genuinely did not know that they both was having events at the same time on the same day. And so, just for them throwing out, oh, well, Sharice, Robin the longest and all this stuff. She was like 14 years. Yeah, we've been friends for 14 years, yada, yada, yada. Oh, yada, yada, yada. I said, come on, y'all finna make a big deal out of this. And I should have known. It's because Robin don't give a fuck about Monique. Giselle truly don't give a fuck about Monique, but she faking it for the cameras. And you gonna make a big deal out of this, so let's just expound on it and make it bigger issue than it is. Oh, because I known you longer, you should have you should have RSVP to my event or whatever. But the obviously the invitation was given to her from Monique before it was given to before Robin gave it to you. Okay, so therefore that's how come Monique got the whole Sharif going. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, I known you longer, whatever. Bitch, it's just a time thing. You didn't hit it when you were supposed to. So you should have told me about the event when you first inception of it. And then I would have been like, put me down for the date right then and there. And then I would have told Monique, let me check my calendar. Oh, I can't do it because, I already did RSVP to Robin shit. It's on the same day, just so happened to be. And I'm pretty sure Monique would have understood. But I'm pretty sure that's not how it went, and that's how Monique got her vote or whatever. So for Robin to be up in her feelings, it's like, calm the fuck down, girl. It ain't even that fucking deep, okay? shit happens like that. Yes, y'all been friends for a long time. Yes, you would expect your friends to be in there, but shit like this happens and you can't really get in your feelings because she wasn't doing it to be malicious or whatever to make you feel bad. It just that the timing got fucked up and nobody knew that the shit was on the same date. So when Robin sat down with Candace, she had a little good together with Candace. She cool with Candace. And they was talking about the whole thing, and Karen came over and was like, so are you really gonna go to my event? Because Karen was even confused and thought that the events was on different days too. And she was like, Karen had said yes to my event, but then she sent me this text that made me wonder, like, what is she really coming to mine, or is she coming to Monique? Because Karen is the type of person that want to go to both. Like, I'm gonna pop up on both of them somehow, some way. And I can understand that. And I don't see what the issue is with that. Like, if Karen got the time to just pop up on one knee and see her shit and then pop up over there with Robin and see the event that Robin actually put on by herself or with her team, that's fine too. But like Karen said, y'all need to sit the fuck down and talk to each other about this shit, because it's petty. It's petty and it's draining, and it ain't got nothing to do with her. And I'm gonna just get on you, Karen. Karen, you is a lie. You need to start punching. You can't type. You can't type. Okay, because Siri don't always get it right. She talking about some Siri, the one that fucked it up and said yes instead of yay. Like yay, not saying yes and confirming and all that shit. I said, girl, if you don't stop lying to this girl, quit it. Okay, just quit it. Trying to cover your tracks and stuff like that. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. Um, like I said, Ashley and Candace went, not Candace, Ashley and Monique and her husband, their husbands went out bowling and stuff like that. And, they was talking about babies and shit. All of a sudden, Michael wants some kids, and he getting to that point where he wants some more kids with Ashley. Ashley already wants some kids. And then the man goes away, and they sit down there talking, and at this point, when they was at Giselle's birthday party, Ashley, for the second time, brought up the fact that Sherman wasn't there. And I'm like, let it go. Let it go. And then Monique, you don't give a fuck about Giselle like that. So why are you bringing up the whole thing about, I didn't like this, okay? If I'm going to call out Robin, if I'm going to call out all these girls, I got to call out Monique too, bitch. You ain't had to bring up the Simon situation. You was looking for some drama too, and it was messy as fuck. I'm pretty sure y'all loved it, but I didn't like it because it had nothing to absolutely do with you. You just wanted to bring that shit up just to be fucking messy, talking about his wife, and then you telling it to the wrong fucking person, okay? Mouth almighty Ashley, telling her about the whole thing, and she know the ex-wife through Sharice, and he went and cheated on the ex-wife, and he had some girl in the woods that was giving him head, and he got arrested for doing some shit like that, and maybe that's what's going on with her and Giselle. I'm like, why don't you worry about your own relationship? Ashley, worry about your own relationship. Ashley dealing with the fact that she trying to prove her love to Michael by staying in a relationship and extending the prenup. The prenup that they had was to stay in a marriage for 3 years, and if they get divorced on the third year, within 3 years in the marriage, she get a certain amount. If they get divorced, you know, prior to that, she would have got a smaller amount. If it would have lasted 3 years plus, she would have got a bigger amount if they got divorced. Now they're extending the prenup to like 5 years or whatever, and she's there trying to prove that I'm in here for the right reason and not for the money. And when she was talking to Michael and she asked this question about, so you thought that I wasn't here for you without the money and all this stuff, Michael didn't want to discuss all this on camera, okay? And she said put a clause in there about something, if something with the money, I get this, how long would it be until I get the money if we were to divorce? Baby, Michael shut that shit down. No, we're not finna talk about, I would never talk about this shit like this with you on camera. And I understood where he was coming from. Michael didn't sign up really for this show. Ashley signed up for the show. And so Ashley, I guess, think that everything is nothing is off limit to be displayed. But she should have known, because last season when they was getting into it at the restaurant, he didn't want the cameras around. Okay, so Michael not the type of person to discuss business like that on TV. So I understood it, but whatever. And I'm like, just focus on your relationship and stop focusing on Giselle and everybody else's relationship. And speaking of Giselle and them, Giselle was supposed to go over there with a double date with Juan and Robin, and Sherman ain't there. Sherman broke up with her, and I don't know who broke up with who, but she just said that it's over and done with. And then Juan had the nerve to say, "You acting selfish, okay? You being an asshole, Giselle." And I was like, "Where's she being an asshole at? Because she knows her fucking worth, and she knows that she ain't got time to be putting up with this bullshit and stuff that he putting on. Oh, he may have been going through some stuff in his life. You don't know what type of women or what things happened after he got married. So the fuck what? I was with Giselle on this argument when she said, well, shit, bitch, I got divorced and I went through shit too, okay? So, that ain't no fucking excuse." And I just looked at it. Fuck boys will follow fuck boys, okay? That's all that was to me. Don't put that on her, okay? Because from what we see, Giselle didn't really do shit wrong. He was fucking up and lying the whole time. He been lost interest. That's all that it was, okay? Candace and her mama and this hair shit, I'm tired of it. And that's all I got to say about the Real Housewives of Potomac. It is what it is, Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.